Hey everybody, it's day 24. We're just starting out. We just got a ride from an awesome trail angel, and she has something to say.
Hi guys, I'm Jessica Lack. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I love to treat my hikers. So if anybody's coming through Big Bear Lake and you have any foot or ankle or hip, knee issues, lower extremity issues, give me a call. And if anybody has questions while you're on the trail, whether you're hiking the PCT or any other trail, you can text me or you can go on my YouTube channel called Through Hiker Therapy, and you can ask questions and I'd be happy to just answer any questions that you have. So go to Through Hiker Therapy and subscribe.
We just left Big Bear Lake. We had a Nero and a Zero, which was fantastic. We have I think a 6-day carry of food and a 9-mile walk to water. So my bag is really full. So is everyone's. Mine's probably over 40 pounds. But I'm just gonna eat as much as I can so that it gets lighter. But anyway, we're heading off again, doing our big stretch and on to the next town. I think this is a Joshua tree. I've never seen one before, but I hear they're in the area. Looks pretty cool. I could be wrong though on this. I need to check on it. Did you fall down?
Funniest fall. I don't know what happened. I just heard, oh! Actually, I was just like, ah! I was horizontal.
Can't get enough of this view. Luckily, we're high up in elevation and it's very pleasant out. It's not hot at all. We have a nice cool breeze. But looking out there, it looks like hell. At some point, we gotta dip into that for a little bit, and not really looking forward to it, but it's all part of the trail. We're trying to go, I think it's about 19 miles total today, which I think we can do. We all have heavy packs, but there's only like 2,000 feet elevation gain, so most of it's pretty flat or not too bad. So we'll shoot for that. We usually go by, if there's a water source near the campsite, that's the ones we usually shoot for. I believe that's Big Bear down there, Big Bear Lake. That's where we stayed. So we're trying to get 20 miles in. I think I have about 7 more to go. Beautiful trail, nice flat, a little hilly, nothing bad, so we're cruising. But yeah, doing good, just checking in, and I think we're all a little slow leaving Big Bear. There's Big Bear Lake, Big Bear City, Sugarloaf, and Fawnskin, which Emily said in the car ride, Foreskin, which kind of led to an awkward silence for a short ride. But it's all good. Oh, here comes Old Spice. Rocking it. I also heard from my friend Hot Legs, who I play D&D with. He left in late March. He just got to Kennedy Meadows North, so he just got through the Sierras. But he was right when he was talking about, well, poo-poo. Okay, hikers talk about their feet, their stench, food, and have lots of poo-poo stories. But basically, Hot Leg said, it works differently out here. Don't try to hold it in. And he's absolutely correct. Don't be like me where you're waiting, you're just trying to hold it in, and you're on switchbacks and there's nowhere to go, and you just become completely stressed out. So don't do that. Just take care of business. Just go forth, let it flow. Thank you. Looks like an old mine or something. Yeah, it's getting cold. We just made it to camp. Can't have fires, I don't think. Monique already has her tent up because she hauled butt today. And looks like Fire Beaver is going to be safe tonight with his bars.
Protect myself.
And that's our water supply. So we're excited. I've been cowboy camping a lot, which means no tent. So I just wanted to show you what I have. I have a piece of Tyvek, which is great. I definitely recommend it. I have a really thick cushion, very thick, very comfortable. This sack actually connects to the orange thing here, and I can blow air in it so it blows up really quick. I got a little pillow, and then I got my quilt, and I only usually put one strap around the mattress. Usually I let it loose, but I was in a windstorm and I almost lost my quilt in the middle of the night. So I usually just do one just to make sure it stays on. But this is has no bottom, it's just basically a blanket. Very comfortable, very warm. And that's my setup for tonight. We are interrupting the usual program to come to Grizz's 5-Star Kitchen. Tonight we are having some creamy garlic shells. I'm gonna throw some chicken in there, and some bacon bits and some some olive oil. And that is gonna be my dinner. I'm boiling my water right now, and I'm extremely excited about it. Thank you. It's day 25. Yesterday was 24, but today is day 25. Woke up with frozen water bottles. Really cold. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I know this is gonna be a little late. We are gonna hike about 22 miles to a hot springs. Hopefully we can enjoy that tonight. That is the plan. Here's the crew. Everyone's ready to go. Almost. Everything got wet, so we're just trying to dry everything out. So I had a nice bowl of top ramen for breakfast. Delicious. Anyway, the sun's coming out, it's getting hot again, so we're gonna get moving. Good willow in here. Restoration. Here is a supply. We're always looking for good willow. Too bad it's too far away. Those rocks are really cool. The different colors on the rocks are really neat. Got reds and yellows, oranges and greens and blacks. It's all kind of neat if you take a minute to look at it. Obviously, a huge grizzly bear shredded this tree. I could totally be wrong on that, but it's a good story anyway. We believe this is wild rose. It's all blooming. It's right against the trail with all those thorns. Gotta love that. We've been following this dry stream, and it's nice to hear suddenly a waterfall erupt out of nowhere. So there'll be some water. It's always good in the desert, but I like this type of desert. I like the pine trees. I'll take this any day over the sagebrush and sand. So, and the trail's being nice today. Pretty flat, nice and mellow. So I think we can get those 22 miles. Other days it's not so fun with the 7,000 elevation gain and all that. But I love these big boulders. It's just, it's pretty out here. I've been getting some texts asking me for updates. Updates as in my feet and chafing. I have some Body Glide stuff, but no chafing. So now you know. I still have a blister on my back right heel, but it doesn't hurt at all. It's been healing for a couple days and my feet feel great. So I'm really happy about that. I did have some minor issues around my big toe with some blisters, but they went away and I feel good. Also, family update. We lost John. He got stuck in the vortex of Big Bear Lake. He has some friends coming to visit him, so he stayed an extra night. He's gonna try to catch up. We all miss his humor, so hoping he catches up to us. So there's only 5 of us out here. Fire Beaver and Old Spice, Emily and me, and we're doing pretty good. Getting some 20-mile days in. Trying to get out of this desert, so things are going good. I think that's all I have to report. Only Fire Beaver does the needle with the floss through his blisters and to drain it, and you know, next time he does that, maybe I'll see if I can film that, because I know all of you want to see that desperately. So I'll see what I can do. I love boulders. I don't know what it is about it. You can just see all these boulders everywhere. And it makes me think of giants in Dungeons and Dragons, because they're always throwing boulders at people, and but coming out here, it's like, that's boring. You know, you throw boulders, maybe they have a club. Instead, I mean, they could be picking up these logs, using that as a club, or throwing tree stumps or boulders. I know my DM actually has his giants pick up player characters and use them as clubs. But I think when I do another giant encounter one day, I'll definitely have them just be picking up all kinds of trees or smashing over a tree and using that as a club, or just kind of have it more of a dramatic effect that people can visualize, so that it makes the game better. But it is pretty cool out here. I know the video probably doesn't do it justice, but I love these boulders. Nice campsites along this creek. Totally would have camped here if it was later. It's nice to have water in the desert. It's a beautiful creek. I'm hoping there's a pool I can jump in at some point. That's what tent sites are like on the PCT. You're just walking along and you see a bare spot, and that's where camp is. This is bench camp, which is false advertising because there's no benches here. We just made it to Deep Creek and we took a swim in that pool. And it was wonderful. And if we were camping here, I'd probably try to fish because I see some trout in there. Not very big though. But here we are. And we're about ready to move out. We're gonna see how far we get. 9 miles is the hot springs have been kind of slow today, I guess. It's been hot. So we'll see how far we get. Beautiful creek. $300. Woo!
Oh yeah, baby!
It's a neat river.